Last game in the Big 12 this weekend. I think you and I are actually on the same wavelength here. Maybe. KU needs to win this game to continue trying to be bowl eligible. BYU needs to win this game to, honestly, I think if they win this, they have to win 2 more to secure being in the Big 12 title game. But I feel like if they win this game, they're going to feel like, okay, no matter what, I mean, we just got to go 1-1 the rest of the way, and they're playing Houston at home. So this is a huge game. KU's playing so much better than they were earlier this season. They're finally playing like the team that everyone predicted them to be. Are you picking an upset here?
I think that KU has more to play for than BYU does at this point. KU is in a must-win situation every single week from here on out. And they put themselves in that position, make no excuses for KU. They put themselves in this spot where they have to win a must-win every single week. They're going to be up for this. It seems like they're finally clicking. Their offense is extremely, extremely dangerous because of how athletic Daniels is. He has finally knocked the rust off of his joints and his whatever it was that was wherever it was located on his body. It's off of him now. He is operating like a well-oiled machine. Okay, and that's exactly what he is. He's a well-oiled machine. But the thing is, BYU's defense is also elite. Keep in mind, Steve.
I agree.
What I said about Utah also applies to BYU. They also played a very emotional game last week. They've
not played well lately, man. They have not played well lately.
Let me tell you something, Steve. And yes, correct. They have not played. They've struggled against the worst teams in the power rankings right now. Not to compare teams because every team's different. Every week is different. Every team stacks against different teams differently. K-State beat KU on a very late game field goal to win the game. The week after that, they went down to Houston and lost against a team that everybody thought that they should beat. BYU wins a game on a game-winning field goal against their in-state rivals. Same situation, and they're going into this week thinking we're going to go against a team that's a bottom-of-the-barrel team that everybody thinks we should beat.
You're picking the upset.
It's not that much of an upset.
It's really not. I agree. I mean, it's only 3 points.
And so that's really what you get. And 3 points is what they give to the home team because it's the home team.
What do you got?
I got KU winning this game.
What's the score?
KU's going to win and finally deliver BYU's first loss. I say this and I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot, man.
Probably.
They're gonna deliver BYU's first loss. It's gonna be 35 to 28. 35 to 28.
I dig it. I don't see it happening this week. I think KU is going to lose, but then beat Colorado the next week. I'm already picking it out. I'm not picking BYU to lose this game. I'm going to pick BYU to win this game. And next week, I will say, calling it right now, BYU is losing at Arizona State. I'm just calling it right now. So here's my score for BYU KU. I got BYU winning 38-31. 38-31. I do. I think they're a good team. I think they're a better team. I know they just came off an emotional game. We did not make one for the last game. We felt like BYU did not deserve it, so we did not make one, specifically Kenny, because he called the upset. So back-to-back weeks, I am picking BYU, but I've already said I'm picking against them next week. Now, maybe this weekend's games will change my mind. I don't know. But as of right now, I'm picking BYU to beat KU
Man,
38-31.
BYU having to play back-to-back late night games.
They've been doing it all season. All season. And you
Yeah,
know what? You said it earlier, man. There's something about LES at nights. There's something about BYU at night at home, dude. They just know how to win night home games. If they're going to lose, it's not going to be at home. So,
well, according to I forgot his name already.
Brett Hammer.
Yeah, Brett Hammer said that the games that they do lose at night are usually at home. He said in the streak of night games, like 9 o'clock, whatever games, he said they have a better record on the road at night than they do at home. So that's why he was nervous. But obviously they still have a good record. It's not like it's a bad record.
No.
He just says that like there's more losses. It's like we've won 35 games and lost 5 at home, but we've won 35 games away and lost 2. It's like It's not like it's that much of a difference. You know, it's like, oh, they've lost like 3 more times at home or something. But I just think KU, they have a lot more to play for. BYU, they just, again, I feel like you have to add the emotional context to every game, because we're human beings. We're not a game inside of like an Xbox, you know, like these players have emotions, and emotional exhaustion is a thing. And it's going to, like, they just spent all week preparing for the Holy War, and they managed to give everything they had after being down and almost out of the game. It took the game-winning field goal, then all the drama afterwards, and all, like, I'm sure that game is still on their minds, still on the players' minds, and they have to prepare for another team in like 5 days. 5 days from now, there's going to be another team coming in, and they're still thinking about that Utah game. I guarantee you they are.
Maybe.
I bet they're laying their head down on their little pillow at night, and they're just thinking about, man, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe. Now, Utah State,
I can't wait for Breaking Dawn Part 2 video to come out.
Okay, if they win and they win big against KU, I'm going to say it now to everybody watching. If BYU comes out, I didn't make an apology for the Holy War because I picked Utah to win, and they almost did. It took literally the most controversial call of the year. That is like the flag heard around the world. It took that in order for them to win, get an opportunity. Let's be fair. The opportunity to go down and keep themselves alive in that drive to eventually get the field goal kick. But I will say that if they go out and they crush KU, I'll take my big slice of humble pie and I'll eat it with dignity, and I will make that apology, and the Breaking Dawn Part 2 video will come out that following Sunday.